to Beastmaster, so that's a really good point for them.
XP Graph having a heart attack.
And bottom lane, they're going again.
Oh, they're going, yes, you said, the Windrun is used. And now he waited with the cold snap for the perfect time, almost perfect time. The attack didn't hit, and he appears to be diving a little bit too far. S4 turns around, realizes what's going on. He already put 2 levels into Windrun, so his power shot doesn't deal that much damage. But that extra duration might have actually been what saved him there, because Hani timed it, and it was actually really nice timing. I would have expected it to hit, but it didn't, and that was due to that level 2. Now initiation on Miguel is worth the follow-up stun. 3 seconds on Tinker. There's that defensive disruption we were talking about with the, Shadow Demon. He gets stunned turn from RMC. Chen is here though. Now the Soul Catcher goes out. Fader tries to fight back. RMC is on the run back. 2 attacks. The Rockets get the last hit.
Very, very smart play by Wolves. They just baited the Radiant's side to go. Miguel was being out of position on purpose to bait the CK stun, and Chen was coming at the same time for a smoke. Perfect execution.
Gotcha. Crydasia coming in as well. There's a DD rune on top. 2 seconds goes on the Shadow Demon. Disruption's not up. It's a relatively long cooldown, and he's dropping for sure.
And that's really important for Beastmaster because he needs those levels badly. He's on an off lane. He needs his level 6 and his Aurora to get some ganking power. That's a really big kill to get, especially for Beastmaster.
You know, for me it looked like, oh, Miguel's getting caught out and he's in big trouble now. They're going to try and kill him. But I guess you and a bunch of other people knew, hey, no, that he's just baiting it. You know, Chen is there, we have disruption, he's in no trouble at all.
And you saw the disruption working, right? It's like no follow-up stun. Leshrac even opted to stun Shadow Demon because he knows that they're losing too much time, and even the stun duration from CK is lost in the disruption. So that's really the best counter to stunners. Shadow Demon, the defensive disruption, I don't think there's any counter that's better.
Yeah. Cold Snap invoke for Invoker. And he's on level 7. But look at that. It's interesting. Invoke.
Yeah, that's a really tough lane for S4 down. They just won't let him any space this game. They're gonna secure some very good farm on Invoker and make sure that CK gets something mid as well. Whereas Beastmaster can XP a bit more because of the kill he got, and he also because obviously he's not against a double lane or not as strong of as a double lane. Venomancer Invoker is way stronger than Chen Scylla to force out the hero of the lane. So
the read 2 on the kill score. We just had a look at the gold graph and the XP graph. On top lane, Crydasia has to be careful. That Orb of Venom is already up on the Spirit Bear, so he will get in a few more attacks over a longer duration. 3 seconds stun goes out into Miguel in the middle lane. RMC is going to be there. Will the follow-up stun be there in time? Miguel turns around with the laser and the rocket as well. Feta had to burst himself some heal with the magic wand charges. Now RMC might be in a little bit of trouble, but is able to back himself away. So it's having Shadow Demon in the middle lane as support is a very, very powerful combination. Oh, the Shadow Poison from Shadow Demon now scouting out the movement that came in. The Wildkin War Chief is his full name. Starts channeling the Tornado. Creep Wave goes through toward the Tier 1. Miguel shows himself. It's going to the Radiant Vision.
Invisibility.
yeah, both teams are focusing on the middle lane right now. You can see 3 heroes versus 3 heroes. For the others, they don't know where they are, but obviously they want to pressure this mid lane a bit.
We as Asian. Oh.
Yeah, Calculus is in a lot of trouble.
Yes, Chen revealed himself with that auto attack. Didn't spam that stop button fast enough. I was like, if he just keeps quiet and doesn't attack, then he's completely safe. But he's like, okay, 1 attack. I can attack him once, that guy.
That's a very stressful moment for a player. You need to hold position and make sure your hero won't attack, as you're screwed because you're 1 versus 4.
Yeah. S4 on bot, power shot flies through, tries to slow things down. The push is slowly coming through from We Has Asian. The Tier 1 tower on bot already quite low. Cold Snap out on Windrunner. Gale hits as well. This might be big trouble for him. The Windrunner's off cooldown. Use it again. EMP goes through as well. Long charge up. But the Tier 1 tower on bot.
Yeah, they still get the tower. That's a big win for We Has Asian. That's even more gold for them. But in the meantime, the Scylla Bear didn't leave his top lane the whole game long. Like, he's just farming up. And the Scylla Bear farmed is really scary, so maybe WHA want to do something about this anytime.
Yeah, well, we're 9.5 minutes in, and look at this gold. It's already very decent.
It is. And finally, Beastmaster is level 6, so that's also something.
I wonder why we don't see any Beastmasters solo mid anymore. Do you have an explanation for that?
The thing is, teams are looking for good offlaners, and Beastmaster can be a good one with the Hawk. He has vision on the supports coming for him. He can even pull Ancient, stack them and farm them with the axe. So, well, he can be played mid without any problem, but teams just find that he's a good offlaner, so why send him mid? They need an offlaner anyway, so.
Alright, Tinker in mid. He really wants to get Boots of Travel as fast as he can, and that's like a big milestone in his game. Once he gets those BOTs, the way you play Tinker just completely changes, and then it's all about acquiring perhaps a Force Staff or a Blink Dagger and then going to that Hex.
Yeah, and you can see how much they want to make sure that Tinker gets the farm he needs. Shadow Demon didn't leave this middle lane. He never left this middle lane. He wants to make sure that Tinker won't die and will get his Boots of Travel. That's fair enough. They really need it. And top lane.
Smoking attempted. Balsam movement speed quick enough with, was it Phase Boots? No, it's the Tranquil Boots. They actually give a very big amount of movement speed. So they didn't hit the Gale. Smoke is wasted in that regard, and also some time. In the middle lane, Miguel already working out the March machines. Kept laser at level 1. 3 stacks down to Miguel. Defensive disruption is going to be there, but it might not be enough. RMC misses his stun because of the disruption. Now Miguel on the run back. Edict gets used as well. Roar to Onino. Perfect initiation. Both heroes dead.
That's the ganking power we were talking about in the drafting phase. They have so many stuns, so many slows, so many nuke damage. So Copenhagen Wolf need to make sure they won't get caught off of position, else they're going to give huge advantage before they can try to push themselves.
Look at the Edict doing its work on the tier 1 tower. It's going to drop now too. And it's just, we as Asians on fire. You know, Tinker was pretty low, and I wasn't that, I was sure he was going to die, but not sure if they would do with just right clicks, and we as Asian knew it exactly, especially Crydasia, who then primal ward the secondary target in that Shadow Demon to set up that other kill. So they got 2 kills, looked very elegant, let's say. And all the while, Invoker is just farming away on bot. The T1 tower's gone there, and with the Phase Boots and the drums, he's so mobile and very hard to gank. He has the Ghost Walk, or can invoke it, I guess, with Quaz Wex.
Yeah, and this kill on Tinker was very key because it's gonna delay his Boots of Travels, and that's really important for WHA because whenever he's gonna get this global control, then it's gonna be harder to gank. Whenever someone's gonna gank on the map, Tinker's gonna show up to nuke them down. So that's a big change, like you said earlier.
Yeah, Miguel has been a key player of the Copenhagen Wolves in this competition, at least from my impression, and so has Hani for We Has Asian. And he's actually just, well, he has the We Has Asian clan tag up, but from official standards at the moment he is playing for Fnatic RC. I don't think he's planning on changing this, but this just shows how much skill he actually has. Comes originally from a Han background with Fnatic, and now he also told me personally that he will, that they are now almost for 100% completely focusing on Dota 2, because in between they were like focusing on kind of both games, and it's very tough to excel in both games since they're so very different.
Yeah, exactly.
But
and you can see We Has Asian pressuring the bottom tower. They want the second tower badly, and with the Edict damage, it's definitely gonna happen if Copenhagen Wolves don't show up to defend.
Yeah, they already had used a glyph for the middle lane, so We As Asian know that it's quite vulnerable. I'm gonna put the item screen up for you guys. You can have a look at what the stance on this. Gale misses, EMP gets thrown out. Are they trying to defend this? Shackle doesn't latch, tier 2 tower drops, and they're backing out. Top lane though, initiation onto Balsam. Vader is whacking away at him, pulls him right back in. Shan Heal goes through. Crydasia's in the middle of it, didn't even see him, but it appears that Balsam is in trouble and he goes down.
Yeah, I'd say over-aggression coming out from Balsam. He thought he wanted to bait Beastmaster into thinking he would die and then use the Chen Heal to kill Beastmaster 1 versus 2. Didn't work out. The damage input from
4 seconds stun on the Calculus. Support TP coming in. It's Tinker, and he does have the BOTs ready. Now Calculus used it slow. The nukes are flying out. Beastmaster got the... Was that some perfect thrown axes or what?
Very well played by Crydasia there. He just escaped with like 20 HP and killed his axes. Super play.
Wow. I was like, why are people applauding? Oh, Chen is dead. And Fada even made it out alive. So he's 3-0-3. Let's go with I'm going to put the hero levels up. 10, 10, 9, 9, 8, 7. Which reflects in the experience graph as such.
Yeah, we has Asian is really playing well at the moment. They're putting pressure on the whole map, not letting Copenhagen Wolf develop their play side and get the items they want to start pushing towers. That's really good for them. This is what they need to keep doing.
003 Venomancer. We as Asian, I must say I'm so proud of these guys. They came in here, most of them never played on a stage, and they're in the freaking grand final, and the first game is looking so good for them against the Copenhagen Wolves, who played such an amazing game against you guys. I mean, I interviewed Sindren after that first loss against the Copenhagen Wolves, and you guys said you guys just weren't you know, playing properly. Something was wrong, and you don't really know what. So you guys spent a lot of time analyzing it. But then you honestly said, "Oh, Cold Snap mid lane on Miguel. This will have to wait." He's trying to run away. Look at the burst damage. The tornado misses though. Nice movement from Tinker. He might survive this. And Fader going even balls in onto S4, 4 seconds stun. Are they going to follow up? Hani's here, support to be coming in, and Calculus is here with Chen. His ultimate is up, Shackle onto Fader. He is probably in big trouble. Nino throws ultimate out and everything is got. Crydaja's here too. Hani doing the best he can. Chen heal now goes through. Still no one dead. Fader on the run back. Burst heal from his magic one. And now we as Asian trying to back out. And I think they're going to be successful. That 4-staff helping out. And they just get that kill on Tinker and they just back out. Nothing to follow up.
And I don't know if you saw it, but Fader just escaped his death with the power shot of Encoutner by using Phantasm, so that's a very good play by him. And another kill for Hani.
Oh, Chen dropped. Missed that.
This Invoker is doing work. Like, they gave him some space early on, gave him farm, and he's just like thanking his team right now by getting kills on the whole map and getting super farm.
Yeah. And I mean, just to get back to that quick point, even you know, you guys were talking about that, you know, Copenhagen Wolves were just better than you know, yesterday. They just performed very, very good. And
yeah,
we as Asians going at it too. RMC eating a crap load of damage. The Edict doing good work on S4 in turn though. Fakes the stun, stops the animation because he knew S4 was too fast. Here's Beastmaster. And we hear them say, back, 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 back.
And that's actually, you can see that Beastmaster went for Boots of Travels. That's a really interesting choice. I guess it's for putting pressure on Tinker on the whole map so he can
top
TP.
lane, disruption, Crydaja's here, Venomancer 2, Nino might be in trouble, tries to get sent back by Chen, will the damage be there? He drops before he's able to get sent back, S4 on the run back, Tinker is here, Miguel throwing out everything he's got, level 3 rockets flying through. But still no one dead, Roar now onto Miguel, this is big trouble for him. But they're not trying to go in underneath that March of the Machines, that saved his life right there.
Too much damage, they can't tank this, they can't fight in the March, too much damage. They need more items, more tankiness before they can do so.
11 for 1 the kill score. Basically what I'm trying to say, and I will leave it at that, we as Asians playing awesome.
Yeah, because Copenhagen Wolves has been playing super good in this tournament. I was really impressed by their performance, and to see we as Asian playing that good against them, maybe they figured out a way, maybe they're just like playing out of their mind. Honestly, this game is very enjoyable to play, super play from both teams.
Yeah, absolutely. Chaos Knight's got the Helm of Iron Will. So this will probably be that standard armlet for Chaos Knight, just such a nice item for a hero like that, who just comes in, starts initiating on someone, and then just whacks away at you and tries to kill you before there's anything you can do about it. And I mean, Tinker, he does have his BOTs right now, in combination with his mana regeneration through Soul Ring and Bottle. If he just keeps things safe, he can get his quick 4-staff up. And I mean, having a Tinker is always a good asset with BOTs. I mean, if they're pushing on one side, you can try and split push them and force their attention back toward their side of the map, while your teammates can try to get some gold back and get back from this big gold disadvantage.
And I mean, we as Asian, they must be aware of this, because this Boots of Travel from Beastmaster, I really like this choice. It's now Tinker can TP where he wants, because whenever he sees we as Asian heroes, and now we can see maybe a clash coming.
Oh man, a Roar and a stun, it's kind of stacking on top of each other, even RMC throwing it out. Chen heal goes to Basam, might be safe, but not quite. S4 also in big trouble. Hani already switching targets, gets disrupted though, so Chen survives this. They're distributing their focus onto several heroes. It works on S4. And they perfectly calculated that. Both heroes, like, they got all 3 kills.
Yeah, this is just snowball effect. They have too much items, too much level. They're diving between a T2 tower without a creep rev. They just don't care at this point. It's just about getting kills all over the map and not letting Copenhagen Wolves breathe. They want to pressure all the time. That's really nice play by we as Asian again.
It's just so incredible to see. Usually when you see people split up and chasing different heroes, you're like, no, guys, focus one hero. You got to make sure you kill at least one instead of not killing or almost killing 3. but they split up and they killed 3.
Yeah, that's the land factor. It's